1886, a bandit gang discusses raiding a mountain village, but their chief decides to wait until after the harvest. The villagers overhear this and turn to Gizaku, the village elder and miller, who declares that they should hire samurai to protect them. Since they have no money and can only offer food as payment, Gizaku advises them to find hungry samurai. Several villagers go into town and eventually find Kambei, an aging but experienced rōnin, whom they see rescuing a young boy held hostage by a cornered thief. A young samurai named Katsushiro asks to become Kambei's disciple. The villagers ask for Kambei's help, and though initially reluctant, he agrees. He then recruits his old comrade in arms Shishiroji, along with Gorobe, Heihachi, and Kyuzo, a taciturn master swordsman whom Katsushiro regards with awe. Kikukiyo, a wild and eccentric rōnin, is also accepted despite attempts to drive him away. Upon arrival, the samurai find the villagers cowering in their homes, refusing to greet them. Insulted, Kikukiyo rings the village alarm, prompting the villagers to come out and beg for protection. Slowly, the samurai and farmers learn to trust each other. Katsushiro meets Shino, a farmer's daughter whose father has disguised her as a boy, and becomes intimate despite knowing their different social classes prohibit it. Later, the samurai are angered when Kikukiyo brings them armor and weapons, which the villagers acquired by killing other samurai injured or fleeing from battle. Kikukiyo angrily retorts that samurai are responsible for much of the suffering farmers endure, revealing his origin as an orphaned farmer's son. The samurai's anger turns to shame. Kambei arms the villagers with bamboo spears, and divides them into squads to prepare defenses and train. 3 bandit scouts are spotted, 2 are killed, while the survivor reveals the location of their encampment before being slain by the villagers. The samurai burn down the camp in a preemptive strike. Rikaki, a troubled villager aiding the samurai, breaks down when he sees his wife, who was kidnapped and made a concubine after a previous raid. Upon seeing Rikaki, she runs back into a burning hut to her death. Heihachi is killed by a gunshot while rescuing Rikaki. The saddened villagers are inspired by Kikukiyo, who raises a banner Heihachi made to represent the samurai and the village. When the bandits finally arrive, they are confounded by the new fortifications, which include a moat and high wooden fences. They burn the village's outlying houses, including Gizaku's mill. Gizaku's family tries to save him when he refuses to abandon it, but all perish except a lone baby rescued by Kikukiyo. The bandits then besiege the village, but many are killed as the defenders thwart every attack, which include cavalry charges that are allowed through a breach so that they could be ambushed. The bandits possess 3 matchlock muskets. Kyuzo ventures out alone and retrieves one, and envious Kikukiyo abandons his squad to bring back another. However, Kikukiyo's absence allows a handful of bandits to infiltrate his post and kill several farmers, and Gorobe is slain defending his position. That night, Kambei predicts that the bandits will make one final assault due to their dwindling numbers. Meanwhile, Katsushiro and Shino's relationship is discovered by her father, who is enraged that her virginity has been taken and beats her. Kambei and the villagers intervene. Shishiroji reasons that such a coupling is normal before battle and that they should be forgiven, but the social shame is irreconcilable. The next morning, the defenders allow the remaining bandits to enter the village and then ambush them. As the battle winds down, the bandit chief hides in the women's hut armed with a musket, and shoots Kyuzo dead. An enraged Kikukiyo charges in and is shot as well, but kills the chief before dying. The remaining outlaws are slain. In the aftermath, Kambei, Katsushiro, and Shishiroji watch from the funeral mounds of their comrades as the joyful villagers sing whilst planting their new crops. Katsushiro and Shino meet one last time, but their relationship has ended. Kambei reflects to Shishiroji that it is another Pyrrhic victory for the samurai. The victory belongs to those peasants. Not to us.